What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite for an emergency video here for you guys. We're going to be talking about how to unlock the brand new Sirin 9mm special weapon a little bit early, as well as some other important updates for Black Ops 6 Season 1. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, let me know down below in the comment section, what are you guys most excited for with the mid-season update? I can't believe we're already talking about Reloaded, but a few days ago I made a big news roundup as to what to expect whenever Reloaded does end up coming out. Yes, I'm aware DLC 1 Citadel Day More does release December the 5th, but I still believe that'll be a separate update day from when all the Christmas festivities do begin within BO6 and Warzone. But earlier this morning, I posted a bit of a news roundup as to what's going on with all the latest marketing on Citadel Day More, the cutscene drop. We did a bit of a quick live stream kind of reacting with you guys and went ahead and finished the Hitlist event. It was a lot of fun. I'll be live streaming again tomorrow morning, a little bit earlier and for a lot longer, as there is a pretty big update releasing that we'll circle back to in just a couple of minutes. But Team Ricochet did confirm over on the COD Updates Twitter that the following update has been made to ranked play. So first off, AI systems continue to ramp up with code optimizations to accelerate enforcements because yes, there is a big cheating problem inside of ranked play right now, and a lot of people are pretty worried as to what's going to happen when Warzone ranked releases with Reloaded, because that's free to play, whereas Black Ops 6 ranked is behind a paywall and there's still a crazy amount of cheaters, right? So they mentioned over 19,000 bans have been enforced since ranked play launched about a week ago, and still, right, more work has to be done. They also said hourly sweeps are happening to remove cheaters from the ranked play mode and of course the leaderboard, but they thank us all for our patience as they continue the fight against cheaters. Like I mentioned before with Ricochet, it is not a bulletproof shield. If anything, they should probably introduce a new anti-cheat, hopefully sooner than later, and maybe with a bit of a different name, because right now Ricochet is fairly stained as an anti-cheat system and people out there aren't happy with the results, even though again every season we're gonna have to get another ban wave followed by another and another because new methods to cheat keep coming out every so often. But with that, there was also a surprise posted on Treyarch's Twitter earlier this morning, because after the intro cutscene release for DLC 1, Treyarch confirmed that they flew out Call of Duty Prophunt content creator Old Timer 101 to the studio to play the new Season 1 Reloaded Prophunt mode. And there's limited gameplay that was shared, obviously in Twitter quality. Maybe Old Timer will end up posting full HD gameplay. If he does, I'll share some of that on screen, and I'll have his channel linked down below. What a great opportunity for a literal prop hunt focused content creator that I'm just hearing about for the first time today. He has over 100,000 subs and literally posts prop hunt as often as possible. He's gonna have an absolute blast when the new version does end up dropping tomorrow with the Wednesday update. But like I said earlier, I'll be doing an open lobby on prop hunt with my stream tomorrow because I've loved doing that over the last couple of years. Prop hunt is always a blast with all you guys, and I can't wait to see exactly which maps actually support prop hunt. Tomorrow's also the beginning of the double XP event, as you can see in the current event tab. It confirms it for us. We're going to be looking at the Stakeout 24/7 playlist and a hardcore equivalent to go alongside prop hunt, which is great for those out there that still have camos to grind. Stakeout is just the map to go ahead and get headshots on, at least in my opinion, or you can just go to hardcore, whatever you prefer. But as far as the Hitlist event does go, there's about 8 days remaining in the event itself. You could have already finished the personal portion of the event to get the new drill melee weapon, but the community portion still has a bit of time to go, right? We're gonna need around 50 billion kills total to unlock the Sirin special weapon for free. We're still fairly far off, only just passing about 17 billion at the time of recording this video, and so far we have unlocked the buffer weight stock attachment, which I believe is actually considered meta with the nasty XM4 auto everyone's been using, and then we also have the shadow perk for multiplayer, which does help you stay hidden from traps and mines. Pretty cool, but the amount of kills required to get that Sirin has people a little worried that we're not going to hit that on time. Never have we failed a challenge event before, but I will talk about what may happen if we do fail it for whatever reason. Stay tuned for that in a few minutes. But earlier today, a surprise bundle also released for 2,800 COD points, which is pretty expensive. This is the Cash Bandit pack. But with this bundle, you're going to be getting the Raccoon Goon Operator skin for Nirin, and if you guys are a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy or Rocket Raccoon, this is the closest we'll be getting to a Rocket Raccoon operator inside of Call of Duty. But also with that, you're going to be getting a reactive blueprint for the Sirin 9mm called Debt Collector, and there's also a blueprint which is technically animated for the GPR assault rifle. Not quite reactive like the Sirin is, but you'll see the bomb timer on the side of the blueprint, and along with that there's finishers, other cosmetics, and a double XP token So as you can see in game, the finishing moves are actually pretty funny. I'll show you an example of somebody standing, somebody fully prone, and somebody that's technically downed. But I think it's crazy that the reactive blueprint for the Sirin tells a bit of a story. It perfectly fits the theme of the bundle, and I think it's perfect to have some vault gameplay in the background, as you can also see. So every 3 kills that you get with this weapon up until you hit 9 total kills, the reactive blueprint will evolve, right? You'll see a bit of a storyline here with a bank being broken into. You can see the lasers and booby traps, a drill kind of going into the safe, and then at the very end, the final form of this blueprint is the bank vault towards the top of the weapon opened fully, with money just pouring out infinitely once you've gotten, again, about 9 kills while using this Sirin skin. So with that in mind, something we've never really seen happen before in Call of Duty is the fact that since we've gotten a blueprint for this weapon, it also auto and permanently unlocked the base version of this special weapon. As we saw in previous Call of Duties like Modern Warfare 3, for example, if you had a blueprint for a weapon but the base version was locked, yeah, you could still use the blueprint, but you wouldn't just get the base version unlocked unless you maybe exfilled over in Modern Warfare Zombies. But here in Black Ops 6, if you have a skin for a certain item, it also apparently permanently unlocks the base version. Not sure if that's a bug, but it seems like in the game, according to the menu, that's meant to happen. But what's weird about that is that we pretty much just skipped the entire point of the Hitlist challenge event if you bought this bundle. I'm not saying everybody out there should spend 2,800 COD points, but if you're itching to use this special weapon, you can buy it now and get both the base version and the reactive blueprint. But if you guys are wondering what happens if we don't finish the community event, will this bundle be the only way we can acquire the Sirin special weapon? An easy answer is no. Never have we failed the community challenge event before. You can argue that the actual tracking of kills and milestones isn't even real. There's been conspiracies that it's just Call of Duty naturally inflating those numbers every couple of days until we eventually complete the event. Believe whatever you want, but when it comes to this specific challenge event, I do think it'll probably be completed even if it's on the very last day of the event itself. It may take a little while. It may take, this Thanksgiving weekend for people to really get those kills in, but if for some reason we did fail, then the new armory system, which is currently live in Warzone, will be added to BO6 with the mid-season, and will always allow you to go ahead and unlock any missed event items or base weapon unlocks by completing XP challenges, which you can actually use as a system right now for previously missed Modern Warfare unlocks while you're playing Warzone. But in all honesty, I wouldn't really recommend spending the COD points on this special weapon. It's kind of like an SMG machine pistol hybrid. It's not the greatest, it's not really a heavy hitter, it's not going to beat other meta weapons. I haven't heard good things about it for Warzone, but guess what? It's a fun weapon, right? If you care about trying something that's not quite the meta of Black Ops 6 and Warzone, this is a fairly fun item that you can use, but is it worth waiting for 50 billion kills to unlock? I wouldn't be on the edge of my seat anxious to wait for that, but hey, once it unlocks for free for everybody, it's worth getting some camos on. Maybe you can skip a full weapon class if you're going for the mastery and don't want to do snipers or something, but it's not a weapon that you should be upset about because it did release early through this bundle. It might have even been a mistake that the bundle did release today. I figured they would have maybe released this bundle with the event completion or maybe before reloaded fully, but today is still quite a bit early considering how far we are from that free unlock. Now, as far as some other information goes for the Sirin, this weapon is technically treated like an SMG. You need 100 headshots to finish the military camos, whereas the special camos are pretty straightforward. Again, like a submachine gun, you got to get kills shortly after sprinting and then kills while moving, about 30 and then 50. Just about the same amount you would need for a submachine gun. Then the usual mastery camo challenges, as if this were a SMG, not a special weapon. But don't forget, you have to find the special weapon under the secondary category. Unless you have overkill on, you can find it in the primary, but it is not a submachine gun, nor is it in that category at all. As far as attachments, there's very limited options here. You can use the new optic, the carry handle sight, which you've seen some gameplay of over on Hideout. It's pretty cool. I think I'd probably prefer it over the iron sight, especially when going for headshots. Then there's limited options for the muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, and a magazine. Pretty small weapon, and kind of crazy to think that we still have to wait another week to go ahead and unlock this, but either way, fun nonetheless if you're looking for a new weapon to go ahead and grind some lobbies with. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave our thoughts down below in the comment section. That's the new update that we got earlier today over in Black Ops 6. How you feeling about the bundle and the brand new special weapon unlock? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.